Hi, welcome to Let's Go Fishing. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different for me. I've never done any Euro Nymphing, but this season I'm planning on doing quite a bit. So to get started, I've tried to find out what is a Euro Nymph and how do you tie it. Surprisingly, they're very quick to tie. So the Perdigon Nymph was invented by the Spanish. And the simple thing about it is it's a very small fly with a tungsten bead head to make it drop right to the bottom in the rapids. And that's the long and short of it. So what we need for this particular one is a size 14 hook. It's a jig hook and a 3.3 bead head. I'm going to use the rainbow beads for this fly. So we get the bead onto the jig hook. We'll set it into our vise. Now I'm going to take some red tinsel thread to start this one off. To keep the bead from sliding, I'll make quite a few turns behind the head and then start winding it down. I'm going to take a little hackle and we'll find one of the feathers and we can take off all the fluff at the bottom end. Now we don't want a whole lot of feathers or hackles onto this fly so it doesn't stop the fly from sinking quickly to the bottom. So this is just for a very small tail. About there. Just pinch it between your fingers until you can get it started. There. And then wind the tinsel thread right to the back. And cut off the excess. So what I'm going to use, it just says white flat tinsel, but in actual fact it's like a mylar. It highlights greens and reds and everything else. And we're going to wind that over the top of this fly. So we'll take a small piece and hold it in position. Pinch the thread until it catches, just like that. And wind the tinsel thread right up to the back of the bead head. A few more turns to build it up right at the head part. So back down a wee bit and then back up again. There we go. Now we're just going to take this flat tinsel we'll wrap it around the body, overlapping the part you did before. Just going to try and catch that right behind the bead head. of turns to hold it in place. Now we'll do our whip finish. And that's the fly complete, other than to put the resin on it. So take your resin, take a small drop behind the head of the hook, just run it down the back, then take a toothpick and just spread it nice and even, right from the back of the head of the bead right down to where the body ends and the tail starts. It's as simple as that. Now that's still wet, but the resin dries very quickly with the UV flashlight. That's all it takes. And that's your Perdigon Nymph done, ready for action. The thing about these Perdigon Nymphs is you can tie them in many different colors. Just keep them about the same size 14, size 16 hook, or you can even go up to a straight shank size 10 and just have it longer and leaner. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and join me in all my fishing adventures coming up this season.